Right, what I'm going to do in this video is show you the quickest way that you can get to 10k per month with an AI agency. Right, what I want you to think about is you've got to make 500 a day over 20 days, which is usually approximately the amount of working days per month to get to 10k. Right, don't think big deals. If you want to get there really, really quickly, just think small deals and like one-offs where people pay, there's no recurring billing. They are the easiest to sell. And if you're new to it, you're not going to be selling big stuff anyway. But if you want to get to 10k, you want to sit there, you can go and get these deals via like Upwork, people per hour. You can get them basically by posting, just doing adverts targeting Shopify users or whatever on Facebook. So what I'll do is I'll just go through them really quite quickly first of all. So we have e-commerce. These are your standard chat flows, just like order status, refund status, account admin, and something that's going to send a ticket into the support ticket system. We've got estate agents, primarily appointment setting based chatbots. So this is going to be a property viewing booking to book them in for a booking. We also have a callback. Then we have a property submission. We have leads and sales. You've got requirements gathering and appointment booking. That'll be on a chatbot. You've got lead generation, database creation, and you've got LinkedIn and email outreach system. We then get content marketing, and this is really basic content marketing and SEO, content repurposing, content optimization. We then have onboarding automation, and you're going to onboard people using make.com. So this could be lawyers, it could be law firms, architects, financial consultants. I'm going to go through all of these a lot more in detail. Right, so let's have a look at AI chatbots for e-commerce. What you go in and you go and create an order status one. Now, by the way, the whole idea of these is you are going to do each flow quite cheaply. And what will usually happen, the person will buy a 75 one off you. They'll then look at another one. They'll say, oh, I'll get that as well, 150. Then they'll get another, and they usually end up spending 300 to 500, okay? So you get the order status, and that's going to use a piece of software called VoiceFlow, which is for chatbots, make.com. Then you integrate it with Shopify. And all this does is it checks the status of the order, and you charge 75 for that. We then have a refund status. Again, this is going to use VoiceFlow, make.com, and Shopify. And this will check the status of the refund. And again, you charge 75, but what the people do is they'll come in and say, can you do us an order status one? You say, yeah. You then sell them the refund status as well. We then have account admin. Again, this is using VoiceFlow, make.com, and Shopify. If they have a different e-commerce platform, it's fine. All of those are integrated with make.com, so you can just swap it over for that. So if they're using, any of the other e-commerce, bang, doesn't have to be Shopify. I'm only using these for an example in here because I want to show you how you can do this without coding. So if you use VoiceFlow, Make, and Shopify, you don't have to do a line of coding, right? You then have support tickets, and this will submit a support ticket to Zendesk. Again, charge 75. Then you can have appointment settings. A lot of e-commerce stuff, because they've got like tailor-made things. So it will book in an appointment into Calendly, 75. Estate agents, you can set up very, very cheap stuff for them. So you can just set up a very, very simple booking system into there, and it will just book in a person to view a property, 75. I do realise you're probably thinking this is really cheap, but the whole thing is what you're doing with this is these are template-driven flows, right? None of this is customize, like highly customizable, etc. You can also get money by being the affiliate who sends them to VoiceFlow and make.com. Okay, but like these are really simple. So when you sit and say property viewing, this is a template thing that you are just going to take over. It's an hour's work. You'll do half hour, like just swapping over their stuff for it, and then half hour testing. You do a callback. And this will basically just submit their details for a callback, voiceflowmake.com and say Zendesk if they're using Zendesk, and this will send a request for a callback to the help desk 75. So again, if you do the two of them, that's 150. Then you have property submission, and this is where it's going to submit their details for a property. It will get submitted to Zendesk, or you could do it to email, whatever. And this is property for listing, 150. That's 300 out of all of those. That is a morning's work, if that. You could do 2 of these a day, easy. We then get AI chatbots, lead generation system. This isn't really a chatbot. This is because you've got all of this. I mean, this is also using clay.com. I don't know why I called it like chatbots, but I mean, you can use chatbots for this. What you can do is you can set them up with clay.com and do that for 250. So you'd go in, just set it all up for them because they don't want to learn how to use it, and you charge 250 for that. You then set up their LinkedIn and email outreach. Again, do 250. So you could use AimFox, and then AimFox will do all the LinkedIn adding, stuff like that. So you can automate the leads coming over from clay.com, push them into AimFox and email, and that's 500. That's probably a decent day's work. There you go, you've done it. And then you can have appointment booking, voiceflowmake.com and Zendesk, or you have Calendly, whichever one you want, okay? But these are just some ideas, and I would actually just copy these ideas. I mean, like setting up for 500 to set them up on for the lead gen and LinkedIn, I would stick with that. If you're sat at home doing these, you can do that every single day. That'll get you to 10K easy. We then have MarketMuse. Now, the whole idea with MarketMuse is what you want to be doing is you want to be using these services, which is the automated stuff, as a part of your value sales ladder. This is probably like the next stop up. You do an audit on their site to get them in as a customer, and this would be like the first paid service, which will be an automated thing that you do. This is an automated report that it will create that you will then do to them, and you could then end up with like a couple of grand's worth of work. So you get content optimization. MarketMuse will analyze the content and provide AI powered recommendations to improve SEO, readability, and topic coverage. That is automated. You charge 75. If they then want you to deploy it, you start charging 2 to 5 grand. You get keyword and topic research, and it will help identify high value topics and keywords to create authoritative content that ranks well in the search engines. Again, charge 75. This is an automated thing. This will take you 5 minutes to do, but you could then say, I will deploy this for you and I want 5 grand or something. You could then rewrite the whole of their entire content strategy. This will suggest content ideas, gaps in the strategy, and outlines for news articles and boost organic traffic, 75. But all of those that is an automated thing. It will take you 5 minutes to do, and you could then end up making thousands deploying it for them. AI onboarding with make.com. Right. This is basically where what you're going to do is that you're going to pass, someone is going to be coming as a customer. You'll pass them through a series of processes where they have to fill out forms, etc. And then at the end of it, they become a customer. You'll charge 500. So you have business services, documents gathering and projects set up, right? So this could be like an accountant or something, lawyer, financial consultant. And you would basically integrate Pipedrive, Make.com, DocuSign, and then set them up as a project in Monday.com. And you will charge 500 for that. E-commerce, but this is really doing custom-based stuff where someone has come through to buy something, they don't want customization for it. So you have requirements gathering to get the customization. So you integrate Shopify, Typeform to get the documents and all their text in there. Use Make.com, then you could use Asana to set them up as a project for it then to be built out. You can sell these to companies that make bespoke products, tailors, engineering companies. Woodwork is quite a lot, garden furniture, because you can get bespoke garden furniture, right? These are just people who I have sold these to. You charge 500 for it. We then have in the thing called KYC, which is Know Your Customer. Very big in fintech, and fintech always needs people to create onboarding stuff for them. You do this for 500, and you can do it in InsurTech, with basically insurance, legal, and it's really just integrating Typeform, DocuSign, Dropbox, using Make.com, and charge 500. And these are the products that you can sell that are quite easy to sell, that you can sit there at home doing to get yourself onto 10 grand per month.